So hello there guys. When you saw the periodic table for the first time in your class or school laboratory, what came to your mind? A mumbo-jumbo table that contains some letters or symbols which does not have any meaning to you? If yes is your answer, then that's a wrong view of the periodic table. The periodic table is actually a special type of table which contains all the currently known elements organized in such a way that makes a lot of sense. The periodic table is like the alphabet of the universe because every substance in the universe is made up of elements which can be found in the periodic table. The periodic table is an organized chart of elements following a particular pattern. We can arrange the first 20 elements according to their increasing atomic numbers in horizontal manner. When the elements are arranged like this, each row would end with a rare gas. You may be wondering what rare gases are. The rare gases are elements with 2 or 8 electrons in their outermost shell. For example, the first, second, third, and fourth rows in the periodic table end with helium, neon, argon, and krypton respectively. All of these elements are called rare gases. In the periodic table, elements are not just arranged in horizontal rows, we also have an arrangement in vertical columns. Each horizontal row is referred to as a period, while each vertical column is called a group. For example, hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, and all elements in that column are in group 1, while beryllium, magnesium, calcium, and other elements in the second column are in group 2 of the periodic table. In the same way, we'll have groups 3, 4, and 5, and so on in that order. Those are the groups. Now horizontally, we'll have the periods. Hydrogen and helium belong to period 1, while lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, and neon all belong to period 2 of the periodic table. Elements in the same period have the same number of shells, while elements in the same group have the same number of valence electrons. Now, due to the way elements are arranged in the periodic table, a certain pattern is revealed. Elements in the same group, that is, elements in the same vertical column, have similar chemical and physical properties. They also have similar electronic configurations because they have the same number of valence electrons. To better understand the periodic table, it is imperative to understand the electronic configuration of the elements, that is, the way electrons arrange or distribute themselves in their respective atoms. The table here shows the distribution of electrons in the KLMN shells in the atoms of some elements. The configurations of these elements are derived by just adding electrons to the lowest available unfilled shell. The numbers in red represent the number of valence electrons in the outermost shells of the atoms of the elements. As you can see from the table, hydrogen, lithium, and sodium are in the same group because they have the same number of valence electrons, which is 1. Sodium and magnesium are in both the same period because they both have the same numbers of shell, which is 3. Can you now see that the periodic table is a special kind of table that really makes a lot of sense? Why not take your time to study the periodic table and get more familiar with it? In the next lesson, we'll be looking at how atoms combine to form molecules or compounds. Our knowledge of the periodic table will be very useful then. See you in the next lesson.